Any startup, right? You should have two founders.
Right.
One guy should be tech expertise, one is logistics experience, domain expertise. Initially, I said we use the third-party logistics driver, right? So we face a lot of challenges. What he will do, he pick up our food and he'll go to other restaurant to pick other food and he'll go other direction.
What is the next big thing in the food delivery business?
Even $12, $1. Money is money. It's customers' money. It's not my money.
What is the most important function in a food delivery business that makes or breaks that business? Hello and welcome to Startup Story Spotlight. This is your host Lata, and this is a platform where we invite startup various founders, investors, and business leaders to share their journey with us and have an insightful conversation. And so, जिसने सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है, do hit the subscribe button because we keep bringing you very interesting conversations from the ecosystem of startups in India. For today's episode, our guest is a food enthusiast and the CEO of a food delivery platform in Singapore called Deliver.sg. Beyond food, they also partnered with Ministry of Health to deliver medicines, vaccines. They've recently also started delivery as a service for other retailers as well. And it is very interesting to note that they have recently acquired BusyBee in India and so are planning to expand their reach globally, starting with the neighboring countries. And as the guest today rightly says, the plan is simple. The plan is to have breakfast in Singapore, lunch in Dubai, and dinner in UK. And how do they plan to do that? You know what? Check out the episode. Let's start by talking a bit about your personal journey. From engineering to you worked in different roles. You worked in operations, you worked in strategy roles, and now to a food tech business as entrepreneurship. How did that happen? How the journey has been? If you could tell us a bit more about that first.
Actually, I'm IT engineer, specialized in CRM side. I was working with a lot of various banks like across nations like Australia, Netherlands, Malaysia, Singapore, and mostly CRM, project management and business analysis. And basically myself and my wife both are foodie. So we explore new types of food and then we try to create new menus and we want to start up a restaurant, but we don't know how to operate. So luckily my wife had a common friend. So we started a restaurant in Singapore first. That was the first venture from our side. After that, then I met since we are a restaurant, almost for a restaurant partner, and we saw the potential in Singapore, whereby there is a long distance delivery is untapped. No one is doing long distance delivery. Usually, the food most of the big players they do deliver food within 3 or 4 kilometers maximum, not more than that. So even our customers are not able to receive the food who stay far away from the restaurant location. So that time I met my one of the guy who came to support our restaurant digital marketing. He has got logistics experience, so he told me like, why don't we start a food delivery platform? We can deliver long distance. That is full Singapore. You know, Singapore is a small island, end to end 45 kilometers only.
Right.
So because food tech has got a lot of good potential across the world and good valuation also if we do properly. I explore other state foods, Andhra, Karnataka, South Indian, North Indian.
Okay. Which one do you like more, North Indian or the South Indian food? That's always been the debate.
See, like lunchtime South Indian, dinner time
Okay.
North Indian.
Yeah, that makes
So
sense.
every day I used to have this is my favorite.
That's a good answer. Okay, great, awesome. Moving on. So you just mentioned Deliver.sg came in for the last mile delivery, right? Which nobody apparently was doing in the market of Singapore. Why do you
Yes.
think that is? Why do you think this gap was not addressed before you came into the market and you've it's only been a few years for you in the market. So why was this not gap not fulfilled before you guys entered the market? Why do you think that is?
Because no one wants to take a big risk. Like the big players wants to have a asset light model by having a rider with small vehicle, cycle, or a battery operated vehicle to deliver within 3 kilometers. But if it is long distance, means you should have motorbike, you should have a car or a van. Like if it is big size food to deliver food, right?
Okay.
And there are challenge in terms of getting the riders with motorbike with proper license or challenge. And we initially utilized like third-party logistics provider. They have got a lot of motorbikes and car, and we use them to deliver food. Now is a different story. We have one radar now.
Great. So
So we have the
basically,
potential. Yeah, basically, yeah. That's what no one was the want to take risk and long distance like kind of thing. So we took a risk and we achieved very well because
operations
we
and
satisfied
investment
customer.
were the major reason where you optimized on and you got into that market.
Yes, correct.
Okay, awesome. So
Moreover, sorry to add. Moreover, to do long distance with proper team, you should have a logistic experience.
okay.
One of the big player from Malaysia, they also entered like almost long distance delivery. They closed few months back in Singapore. They were not able to do it. You should have proper team, proper planning to do that because food is sensitive.
Understood. Yeah. I did read that with your story again, how they closed down. But coming back to basics, and I would love this to be a masterclass on food delivery business, because we have such a prominent player in the food delivery business with me right now. So,
Mhm.
how does a food delivery business work? What are the stakeholders involved? What are all the parties involved? And how does the economies of a food delivery business look like?
Like basically, when you start food delivery, since we are long distance, right, and we got one more advantage of doing fixed delivery for the restaurants. Like we covered both B2B and B2C. We have two stakeholders. Either we can support business, plus we can support customers as well. Like restaurants wants to deliver food for the customers who stay far away, and they can get pre-order food, and they'll ask us to deliver 20 locations, 30 locations per day.
Okay.
So this is also possible because we have long distance. We can cover more areas in Singapore. And customers also can sit at home, and at least they don't order only single item. At least they can order bulk item. So our minimum ticket size is around, the order value is around $65 to $75. Because
Wow.
because to as a full family, they can order peacefully, sit at home on the weekends or weekdays after coming from office, and they order food, and then they stay at home, enjoy or eat the food, favorite food with fresh food at home instead of traveling from their home to long distance to the restaurant location. Yeah.
So again, coming back to the how are the economics of the space, divided between all the parties, between the delivery partners, between the restaurants, between the platform. How, if you could give us, a general idea about how that is divided.
Usually, like for example, the delivery fee is at least 70% paid by the customer,
Mhm.
and we'll observe the 30% by getting we are getting the commission from the restaurant owner, right? So we will offset that money from the commission, so that the customer should not feel that they have a fixed delivery fee even though stay long distance. For example, if they order minimum order of $30, they just pay fixed delivery fee of $10 only. If the order value is more than 50, just pay $5 only. If order value more than 100, free delivery. So that
Okay.
the customer don't need to feel pain that every time paying more delivery fee, or they just pay just fixed delivery fee, so they can order multiple times in a week. So for example, if they want to spend money in taxi or private taxi or go by public transport, the time and even they have to spend more money on the to go to the particular restaurant long distance, right? Like for example, $15 per one way, and I'll come back put in $30 they have to spend. Instead, they can just pay $5 with us, and they can enjoy the same food at home.
Right, that's fair. And what part of earnings do comes to you as a platform, and what part of it goes to the
Same
restaurant?
thing like same like other delivery platform. We just get commission from the restaurant, minimum 30% commission.
Okay. Okay. So it is similar, more or less similar for all the platforms across the
Yes.
world. The
Yeah.
percentage does that remain the same?
Yes. More minimum 30%. Sometime 35%. If it's very very big brand with multiple location,
Hmm.
sometime we'll just getting the 20 just 35%. But they have multiple location, big brands.
Okay. Because we're talking about big brands, and there are few names that are popping, in the mind, especially in terms of India as well. And you've started to expand now. You're looking to expand across different regions, across neighboring countries, right? So,
Yes. Yes.
what was the strategic perspective behind acquisition of BusyBee in India, and what are the future plans?
The strategic thing is, for example, Singapore maximum we have a population of 5.5 million only. That is a maximum we can go. But in order to uh, expand our business to other countries, and first thing is India because more populations and people are also working with now the digital transformation after the COVID, right? People
Yeah.
use everyone is having smartphone. They're obsessed to the smartphone ordering. They know we don't need to teach them how to use the app at all, and they're also like everything convenience for them. Everything ordering via mobile app. They're doing even paying by any payment also anything they just use mobile phone to order. So we
Yeah.
want to tap that market with in terms of tier 2 and tier 3 cities, and there the big players are not there. We don't want to compete with big players, and we can get more volume from tier 2 and
Okay.
tier 3 cities because they're also looking out for the this kind of convenience.
Understood.
That's one strategy.
Are
And
there
then
any?
apart sorry
Sorry, go on.
apart from that, one after India, maybe we plan to expand to South Asian countries like Vietnam, Cambodia, West Malaysia, Philippines in process.
Understood. That's great. Of course, you're welcome to India. That's your place. So, are you also, by the way, fascinated by this digital transformation in India that has taken place? You
Yes,
could just pay with easily, as UPI is the biggest achievement of government so far.
yes, yes, of course, because this is only easy to like no need to like even from old grandma to the young kid, they know how
Yeah,
to use mobile app. So we
yeah,
don't
yeah,
need to teach them where to go. Those days, right? We need to just ask them go here, go there, download the app. Now they are quite familiar how to go to Play Store or App Store, download the thing, and then creating the account and ordering. It's quite easy for them also. They know the end-to-end process, maximum process, and we can use the patterns of ordering, and then we can get some analytics from there, and we can also suggest the restaurant also to come up with the new menus.
right. Sorry, because you mentioned a very interesting point about analytics, and because through these platforms you're also able to aggregate so much data, and let's be honest, data is what you need to build businesses on now to succeed,
Yes,
right? uh,
yeah.
how do you plan to further simplify and use this data for future in future to grow your business? Do you have any systems and processes in mind regarding how would you use this data on consumers?
Yeah, we refreshed the whole application now. We are launching the new application and mobile app by 15th of January, and this is a part of our new enhancement to it by adding both on-demand delivery and food delivery. Previously, only food delivery was available. Now we are adding one more feature, on-demand delivery. And maybe by second quarter of this year, we plan to add AI feature as well. So AI can analyze the data, customer pattern, and suggest the food. So we don't need to worry. Push by a push notification to the customers, and then suggest them to order any when they are walking some place or some area. Maybe we can check the location as well as push them of their favorite. For example, if they like pav bhaji,
Yeah.
for example, so we so many offers available. We can push them AI to the customer so that the customer can see and they can order also place order.
Yeah, hyper local data, which is
Hyper
what
local
you
data.
mentioned.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
yes.
Yeah, that's I've been reading about that a lot, and that's something to definitely optimize on. It sounded very it sounded a bit creepy, but also very interesting as a sector to look at for sure. Great, so you just mentioned on demand delivery. Is that same as what you've been talking about, delivery as a service that you're planning to get, that you're getting into? And how does that delivery as a service work, this DaaS system, and how can it help a restaurant optimize their operations better?
Like some restaurant owners, they feel that they like this delivery platform, no, they are taking big chunk of the profit, that is 30% margin. And so plus some people are offering some subscription based service by giving their separate website for the restaurant owner to use. What if, see, we can give the, like for example, restaurant ABC Deliver.sg, and they'll pay subscription every month to us. But who will deliver the food? Because they are busy in operation, right? They shouldn't look out for any third-party app or third-party rider to do that. So as part of DaaS, we are coming up with all the solution for the any businesses. If you're taking commission-based model, you can take. If you don't want commission-based model, you can come up with a subscription-based model with proper marketing support, and we will deliver the food for you. You decide how much you can offset the delivery fees of customer, because since you are not paying any commission, right? So you can decide, and then we will help you to deliver the food. We don't need to worry. You take care of operation. So there are some providers in Singapore also. They'll just give the solution. They say no commission. But during the peak time on Saturday evening or any festival time, they simply say sorry, we don't have rider. They already tied up with other third party rider. They simply close up the app without informing the restaurant owner. That is pathetic, because we are taking the solution. Because as a restaurant partner, I know I have to analyze how others are doing, right? So we have to provide end-to-end solution, not like during the peak time or festival time. I cannot support you. No rider. You go and to the market and get any rider. That's not the answer, right? Because I need the solution, so that end-to-end solution. Because during peak time, festival time, even restaurant is full, jam pack, right? I cannot put one more resource, and it's very tough to do that. So we are solving that problem by giving commission based, non-commission based. You don't need to worry about rider. We have rider. You just subscribe. Our rider will come and pick the food from your place, so they can peacefully take care of the operation, ground operation.
Okay, and this is
That's
this is
this is
specific to restaurants and food business.
not like the DaaS. Anyone can take. Even retail also can take DaaS concept.
Okay.
It's a common concept. That's deliver as a service. They can choose. Even I have a service industry. I have a retail store. I have a grocery store. I want to say, okay, you take DaaS, whichever plan, whichever you want, you can take. Either fixed delivery, or you can take commission based delivery, non-commission based delivery, and subscription based service. What we plan to do is we plan to add marketing support. Some restaurants do not. They are tech savvy. So we want to give them advice by paying extra amount to us. We will take care of the marketing, like by posting the correct posters, videos, so that they can get good revenue from delivery as well as from dining both. So we can analyze the pattern, and we can sell them the promotions to them, so that they'll get good revenue.
Understood.
So we plan to come up with the plans like silver, gold, platinum as part of the marketing support plans. They can choose. So we have a tech now, so we can just create a lot of instance for them. So we will support so that they can also log in. They can, it's up to them. They can give discount, they can give promotion. If they don't know, we will help them to give guidance to them, so that they'll get new customers, they'll get new orders or repeated customers.
Understood. Follow-up question to the delivery business is, what is the most important function in a food delivery business that makes or breaks that business, that is capable of making or breaking that business? And what are some things that common people do not know about this business?
First thing is customer support.
Okay.
Okay, if you see major player, right, no one to talk to. You have to go to the farm. If any issue, submit the form. They'll take 2 or 3 days time to review your queries and then answer the question. First thing, food is very, very sensitive, and they are hungry. They need
Yeah.
to solve the problem. So first major problem we solve here is we have inner customer support. If they have any issue, we will talk to them. They can call us, someone to answer the call, and we will call the restaurant owner. For example, sometime what will happen? No, they miss one of the particular food item. Maybe they have 8 item. It happened one day. For example, they order faluda as part of the full package. They thought, okay, we keep the faluda inside the fridge so that when the driver left, we can give. Mistakenly, they didn't pick up the faluda from the fridge, and we went to the customer call us. Hey, what happened? I ordered faluda. I paid $12 for that. So we check the customer. You want a faluda again? Will arrange one more order to deliver now, or we can refund the money back.
Okay.
So we refund the money back immediately. This is their money. I can hold their money for 2 or 3 days, right? Even $12, $1. Money is money. It's customer's money. It's not my money.
Yeah.
So we'll check with some customers. Okay, I want faluda. Okay, then we'll call restaurant and then we'll ask them to bear the one more delivery charges and we deliver. Some customers, okay, no problem. This time, okay, refund the money. We'll refund the money immediately within 5 to 10 minutes, and we'll inform the restaurant owner. See, boss, is your problem. You missed out the faluda. So this is the important thing. The customer wants someone to talk if any issue arises. And even the delivery guy also needs someone to talk. Who is someone if any issues are there? For example, the motorbike can carry maximum 3 kilos, but they give 4 kilos. How do they carry? Someone to solve the issue immediately. That's why customers are happy and they'll refer to the friends. Okay, I am getting the food on time. And sometimes heavy rain in Singapore on Saturday evening. After heavy rain, we have to take care of driver safety. So we'll just call the customer. Heavy rain everywhere. So food will come maybe take longer time to deliver. Do you want to wait or you can whether go with better option? We don't know. They have kids or old people, right? Hunger, right? We should not make them hunger. Some people now if you see some delivery player, they'll say, okay, we'll deliver in 20 minutes. And automatically the system will change to 40 minutes, 15 minutes, 1 hour. I thought come on 20 minutes, right? So we'll prepare the customer mindset, we'll inform them. Some customers say, okay, we'll wait, no issues, but we'll try to deliver. But some customers, no, I can't wait because I have kid at home. I need food within 1 hour. It's long distance. At least, sorry, then heavy rain, we can't take risk. Better we'll cancel the order. Maybe go for some other option. Okay, this is what customer want. We don't want to give false promise. That's the only thing. Customer support to solve the issues. Yeah, we never allow them to go to the farm. Sometimes what they will do, they'll refund the money they put in the same delivery wallet. They'll not give the money.
Yeah,
it's not good, right? You refund the money to them. It's up to that. It's their money. Why we need to keep in the wallet again? Use them, right? So we never follow that. That's why we're able to stand out here, and customer like us very well. The service.
Awesome. And how do you build such a process, such a customer centric approach in the organization? Because definitely thoughts follow from the top management to the lower management. But how do you create such strong processes around it that the problem gets solved in the turnaround time is very, very less for such things? How do you do that?
Actually, my partner who has got very good logistics experience. I am from tech background. If to answer the question, any startup, right, you should have two founders.
Okay.
One guy should be tech expertise, one guy logistics experience, domain expertise. That only becomes success. One person cannot handle both, right? So I take care of tech and branding. My partner take care of logistics and make sure that everything okay. So he take care of entire operation. So initially, I said we use the third-party logistics driver, right? So we face a lot of challenges. What he will do, he pick up our food and he'll go to other restaurant to pick other food and he'll go other direction. We will not allow. We'll call them first. It's a one-to-one delivery. Make sure you deliver my food on time first. Then you go whatever you want. Well, we are paying money to you, right? And we'll just take a screenshot because they'll think okay, no one is there to call. So we'll call them. See, we have to go on east side, but you're going west side. Why are going west side? You have to go east side, right? The customer did this is oh sorry. Then he'll just divert to the east side. Make sure that we'll monitor each and every rider where they're traveling and via GPS, and make sure that they deliver on time with fresh food. That's a
Understood.
success. So the process came from my partner, and make sure that it should be one-to-one. It's not by like we should not take it granted because
Yeah.
food is sensitive.
Yeah. I love that perspective, and I guess that has worked for you guys. So I mean, that's great. Okay. What is the next big thing in the food delivery business?
Next big thing is, as I said, right, we want to create a unique. We can have some unique video for each restaurant owners, because no, like if you put just a picture, it will not appetize you. But if you put a video plays a very vital part to order food, right? We plan to come up with the videos for all the restaurant owners, and then make sure that it helps them to order more food. Plus, as I said, we have planned to implement AI, and using AI and data, we plan to get a lot of data and help the restaurants to get more food. Plus, we plan to add like services, groceries, on-demand delivery, everything as part of our platform, our future plan. We don't restrict only food. Even we are planning to add grocery services also.
Okay. Just going a bit deeper into what you just said about images and videos. That's just I'm very curious because you said videos better than images to help attract customers. Could you probably elaborate that point a bit, because if there's an image versus there's a video, what difference would it create?
The image, I can take it from Google. I can purchase images also, but that is not original food picture.
Okay.
Video means I'm taking cooking shots, plating shots.
Okay.
That is from the own restaurant.
Yes.
Authenticity. This is, for
Candid.
example, if it is like paneer butter masala, it's paneer butter masala. This is all look like in the restaurant. It's not differ. Right? It's not like I'm taking high quality video pictures from somewhere, and we'll add some tempting shots as well, so that they makes you tempt. And with nice editing, with 30 seconds is enough for them to that too. We'll just tell them to prepare signature dishes, not the common dishes, so that they can also at least they showcase as signature dishes. The video is free. The video we are going to be free of cost. It's not They don't want to pay money. So we'll use a video, post in our platform. We'll give the same video to them. They can post in their platform. We want their dining customer as well. They can play in the own TV in the restaurant. And so this is the plan. The video makes a vital part.
Yeah, so you of course you making the platform also more interactive.
Yes.
So the stickiness to the platform and engagement and all of that.
Yes.
That's actually great. There's a line, right? Ek teer se do nishan. That's what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
Right? Great, understood. So I want to now specifically come back to Singapore. Singapore has recently entered 8th position for the first time in the startup ecosystem ranking of the world, right? Which is great, by the way. Why do you think that is? What makes it so special? What makes Singapore so special? Why has it been able to garner such a great ecosystem for startups there? We have a few of some amazing startups from India also registered there, and I'm sure there's a reason for that. So why do you think that is in the first place, and what neighboring countries can learn from Singapore?
Like Singapore, even though they foster innovation, they're looking out for the young minds, new ideas to develop in Singapore, also to mentor the young students like entrepreneurs, college goers here. And we have different ministry departments here. They allocate funds for the startups, and they have come up with their own acceleration team from Singapore government side, and they give a lot of subsidy grants for the SMEs, that is small medium enterprises. Okay, and for example, if you are a startup, you have a SME owner, you can also take a branding grant from the government of around 30,000 Singapore dollar. From that, we can claim 50% out of it.
Wow.
Okay. So that's the only, like, one more thing is I am here in Singapore. I already succeeded here. I want to explore other markets, other countries.
Mhm.
So they are giving each country is around $100,000, $1 lakh. So to explore.
Wow.
And even, for example, I don't know how to franchise my business. I need some consultant to help. I
Mhm.
can get around, I said there is around 98% subsidy available from the government.
Okay.
And I need some solution, like invoice system or some system, like PO system, like that is called productivity and solution grant.
Okay.
We'll make use of the grant to for the business. And for example, if you're a restaurant owner, I need a robot to deliver the food to the customer table. There's a grant available.
Oh, wow.
And for example, now is all carbon footprint, everything, right? So now coming for not only for the restaurant, any businesses who wants to change the air con or something with 5-star rating so that they can reduce carbon footprint, they're giving around $30,000 for one company. That means I can purchase new air con, a new chiller, a new freezer, and then throw away the old air
Yeah.
con with the low energy star. There's a
Wow.
lot of things like that's the reason. And moreover, it's a tax haven, and Singapore is quite, the law is strict. Everything is strict. You cannot go under the table or something. If you have documents, everything clear, it's clear. And that's what the Singapore 50 years they build up correctly. So if you have a company in Singapore, they respect you. Okay, that means that everything clear. Government will not allow. We cannot do any dirty things here in terms of this one.
So there's almost
That's
no
why
corruption.
no corruption.
Wow, really?
That's why no corruption.
Wow.
If you try to bribe anyone, they'll arrest you first. They'll arrest both. Yeah,
Wow,
they'll somehow they somehow find it. They know. And the
that's it.
accounts, everything is clear. And then that's why if you do things correctly, and they'll support you. And they'll even during COVID also they help the business a lot to support businesses, travel industry, tourism industry, service industry, and lot of things. Singapore is good actually. And apart from the business, Singapore is the only country you can take up a home. You can pay home loan EMI via from PF.
Oh,
Do you know that?
no, of course, no, I
In
didn't.
India, you can withdraw the PF money to pay off the 20% or something to buy. How about
Okay.
monthly EMI? You have to pay from your own salary, right?
Yeah.
But here I can use my savings from my PF to purchase to the 20% margin. Plus I can pay from my PF amount. I'm paying the company is paying PF to
Hmm.
the government, so bank will deduct the EMI from my PF.
Wow. That's
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah.
Wow.
And they'll use all old buildings, and then they gave it to startups. Small room, a small thing. There is no you nowadays everything bean bags, long stool, long table, right? The startup, you enjoy, you have all the resources. I'll give you internet. I'll give you one big room, a big small house, and with internet facility, with all the connectivity, you explore, come up with the ideas, and then support Singapore. And your idea can be patented in Singapore with subsidy, and then you go around the world and then try to do a lot of things.
Government is
That's why pretty clear. Like now they're coming with the for artificial intelligence, robotics, green energy, sustainability. They have grants for each and every areas. Yeah, that's why all the startups they want to start here, and moreover, getting the funds from other countries are very easy. Like for example, the investor from US or Europe or UK or Australia, they want to invest. If in Singapore is very easy.
okay.
They also trust the Singapore country's the accounting, the rules, the law, everything is clear, so they feel safe to invest in Singapore.
Okay.
At least they can go to the government, get the, if anything happens, they go to government, at least they get the things fast. Yeah.
Awesome.
And opening a company, you can do within 30 minutes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Anyone can open company. Yeah, anyone can open company. Yeah.
Definitely many things to learn from Singapore for sure.
Yes.
Especially I love that part where you said there's hardly any room for greed and corruption, which is a bit hard to believe, but it sounds very fascinating for sure.
Yes. Yes. Of course, because they know, even though if you not able to study, they have other options to go. At least the government will give, okay, you're not good in technical, you're not good in analytics. Okay, go for other option which you know. And like you are a mature PMET, a professional mechanical managerial position, right? Okay, I want to learn new thing like cybersecurity. I am currently maybe in the CRM space. I don't know cybersecurity. I want to learn AI. Government will support them to learn with subsidies rate, and then they will request companies to hire them, and they will pay company $10,000 if you hire. There is a career conversion program.
Okay.
So if they're part of the career conversion program, government will pay money to the company. This guy is interested, please give them a chance.
This is a bit personal question. Feel free to answer. I'm guessing you are, I think, somewhere near, in mid of, I think 30s and 40s.
No, 40s and 50.
Okay, 40s and 50s. What is like the bigger future plan for you? What do you want to keep doing now that you're in mid of 40s and 50s?
Actually, I like to explore more markets.
Okay.
Like my dream is to, like, for example, eat breakfast in Singapore, lunch in Dubai, dinner in UK. That is my plan.
Wow.
So I almost crossed now. I'm exploring Dubai now.
Okay.
Very soon happen in UK. Yeah.
Why dinner in UK?
I travel, okay, morning breakfast and meeting, go to the Dubai, attend one meeting there, busy, and then immediately catch one more flight to go to the UK and attend one more meeting. Busy
Wow.
travel. I love travel.
Oh,
I explore, set up a business over there or meet some business people over there or any meetings. Yeah.
Awesome. On that sweet note, we'll wrap up the conversation. Thank you so much, Mr. Krishna, for joining this conversation all the way
Welcome.
from Singapore. When you're in India, we look forward to meeting you. We'd love to stay in touch. And this was an awesome conversation. Again, thank you so much for joining in. And for everybody listening, please tune in to the conversation. This is very insightful if you want to know more about the food delivery business and what's next to come. On that note,
Can startup story also, and team also, like going to interview me and going to feature my video in your platform. Thank you very much.